music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And as y'all know, this is a quick little gossip snippet that I'm trying to do real quickly before I go to bed. Lipstick of today, as y'all see from all the other videos today, is Kat Von D. This color is Roxy. So yeah, it's one of my favorites. I've worn it before. Anywho, Sheree. Hey, Sheree. How Tyrone doing, boo-boo? He ain't getting out this year. You still building that goddamn man cave, bitch? Honey, well, did y'all see that Sheree boo Tyrone ass will not be out in 2018? No, he will not. Guess when his ass will be out? In 2022. Yes, that is 4 years from now. So, you know, Sheree been talking all season about her boo Tyrone, how she hope he'll be home by the end of the year. He gonna be up for parole. He trying to get this stuff appealed. All this other stuff she been talking about, girl. And everyone kept saying, girl, but what's gonna happen if that don't come through? Well, we think he got a good chance because he didn't do it. That man is in federal prison. Federal prison. Not regular prison. Federal, bitch. And we found out today he will not be getting out in December. So his lawyers were trying to get him out by saying that he was not the leader of this. Now, he was in jail. He was sentenced in 2013. He was sentenced to 10 years for, it was like a Ponzi scheme or whatever, meaning you give me $10. How it go? I don't even, see, that's how much I don't even know how a Ponzi scheme work. But we know how like Bernie made up with that Ponzi scheme person, like that. It's like when people pay you and the money's supposed to trickle down, but you really just keeping it all for yourself. It's basically what it was. But yeah, he was, it cost some investors about $5 million back then or whatever. So he ended up going to jail. I think it was for, what did it say? I want to say what it was before I be like, oh, that's what it was. It just popped off on my computer because it's being stupid. But I think it was for like wire fraud. It was a whole bunch of shit, okay? But the thing is, this is what he's in prison for. And don't you hate when, oh, there you go. So yeah, he was sentenced. What? He was not, he wasn't, y'all know how I hate when I mess up. Anywho, but he was saying how he was not the ringleader and how they kind of withheld some evidence. And so he was trying to be let off early. And the judge just kind of was not for it. They rejected the claim to let him out early. I think at one point he was also trying to ask to be let out on bail while they were investigating his appeal. And the judge still said, no, bitch. Ain't gonna happen. And I'm just like, Sheree, you building that man cave for that man, he ain't get out there for 4 years. Like, what is you gonna do, girl? Is you gonna wait for him? And it's weird because people kept asking her, like, ain't he getting out this year? And she kept saying yes. I think that's why I'm like, I think it's a fake storyline because Sheree ain't got nothing else going on. Because it's like, why would you want to carry on a relationship with a man who gonna be in jail for the next 5 years? Why? I mean, is it like, do you think it's gonna take you 5 more years to build that basement? Maybe. But, you know, his name is Tyrone Gilliams, and his set release date right now, he's in prison in Mississippi. He's not even in prison in Atlanta. And it's about, I think it's like a 5 or 6 hour drive from where Sheree stays, where he is. And his release date right now is November 14th of 2022. Bitch, that is 4 years from now. And I think Sheree thought she was safe when she would say, oh, he gonna be out, you know, by the end of this year. You know, that's not that bad. We can, Lord Jesus, we can work it out. We can see what's gonna happen. But I'm like, well, if he got all these other years and all these extra years, is you gonna wait 4 more years to basically be with him? I would not, like, at all, because it's gonna make you look dumb. You've been single all this time. 4 years is a long time. You've already been kicking it with him for like a year. But I guess if you waited a year, why not wait for it? She really gonna have her own little season of love after lockup. Because my thing is, she gonna be waiting for that man for 4. Because she not gonna make it 4 years on the show. She not. Sheree, I feel like with him not getting out, Sheree might not even be back next season because she has no storyline. All she do is carry bones from point A to point B, and that's really it. So I feel like it's almost her karma, because she keep coming at Kenya about Kenya's husband, saying how Kenya's husband not really her husband. She's basically insinuating that Kenya's husband's a little bit gay. She's also insinuating how he does not really like Kenya. My thing is, at least her man ain't, you know what I'm saying, officer prisoner number 123756, cell block 313 or whatever. And girl, I mean, Sheree, I really wish that the news kind of just broke. They recorded the reunion. Was it last week? I think like last week. So I do hope they ask her the question about when he gonna be getting out, and she don't say, "Oh, we think later this year," because bitch, it ain't true. And she was just on Watch What Happens Live earlier what's today? Tuesday, like Sunday. And she was still saying even then, "Oh yeah, he gonna be out pretty soon, you know, by the end of the year." Bitch, no, he ain't. He gonna be up in there, all up in them prisons. Go visit your man, girl, in prison, and you know you got a long time. You can take all the time you need to build out that basement, build out his man cave, because he will not be home for Christmas this year, bitch. No, he will not be back home for phobia. And the fact that she planning for this man, or she was planning for him to come home to her house, because when she say, "I'm doing a man cave," you know, he want to do this, he want to do that. And I remember the beginning of the season when she was talking to, I think, Candy, she was saying like, "Well, no, he don't really plan to come back to my house, but now at the end of the season he coming to your house. Well, let's see if he gonna be there in 4 years." And I'm looking like, girl, I just can't even begin to take Sheree. Sheree just gets on my nerve because she got all this mouth about everybody else, but her tea is the juiciest, bitch, and it's the fakest, so to speak, because I don't really think she gonna wait 4 years for this man. I think she thought he might get out this year. Okay, this will be a good storyline for me for this season, and if he get out, it'll be extended on with me and him in this life together in this chateau that mama paid for. It took me 8 years to build, and I built my man cave while he was still in prison. It would have been a great storyline for next season had he got out this year, but his ass ain't getting out. So, I mean, is you gonna move to Mississippi and be like a prison girlfriend or a prison wife or whatever? Is you gonna marry him in prison? Girl, Sheree, you gonna marry him in? I just wonder what she gonna do now, because it's like you gonna have to explain it. Because the thing is, she would not let anybody else off had this been their storyline. She would be all up and through in their business, and I can't believe he a jailbird, he in for this. She bring up Nene's old arrest and Greg's old arrest, but your man is currently in prison, and in a federal prison, bitch, for wire fraud and embezzlement and all this stuff. In fact, you know, all these things. So you have to answer for that, Trey, because you are on a nationally syndicated, recorded reality show about your life, and your man in prison still, and his ass ain't get out for 4 more motherfucking years. So girl, I wish you the best. You know, go marry him. Go marry him. Y'all got conjugal visits or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He can be put on your insurance plan, so when he get out, he can go see the doctors. Put his name on all the deeds and all the houses or whatever you're gonna do. But I'm just like, Tyrone would not be out for Christmas, people, so don't wait on it. He would not be on the next season of Housewives of Atlanta. Let's see if she even will be on the next season of Housewives, because again, she has no storyline. None. Zero. Zilch. So other than that, I just wanted to get a little petty message out to you guys. But I'm all set for this evening, guys. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.